Hello and Happy New Year. I'm Pandastra, one of the owners of MCEventures. This video is going to cover some big changes that our studio is facing going into the new year and how we plan to overcome them. Firstly, a quick introduction. For those of you who don't know, MCEventures is a fully volunteer studio working on Minecraft events to raise money for various underrepresented charities. These charities help people from marginalized groups live a better life, most of which we've focused on so far being towards awareness and research for different medical conditions. Our events also focus on being for creators of all sizes and skills to bring together different sides of the community and give people more opportunities. This video is split into sections covering where we have been, why the studio is important to us, and where we plan to go in the future. Well, it hasn't been that long since our last event, Siege, in August, and the Siege Collab event with Sturm Cheese in September, especially given our typical 1-year development time. We thought it was best to keep the community up to date with what we were up to. Some of you may have seen that we released a statement in November asking for the community's help and stating, MCE currently doesn't have a development team to work on our events. Since this, we have received so much love and support from the community, but have still not been able to fill this role. Due to this, I made the decision in December to stop production on our next planned event due to it being highly ambitious with a lot of new complexities for us to work out, and just impossible for us to achieve at this time. Around the same time, I also had a meeting with the team to discuss our next plans and set up the development and learning team, which has been running since December, with 6 members of our team, plus 2 new members that are joining us in January. The details of this will be explained later in the video. MCEventures was created out of a want to both do what we can to improve the world and a want to create. I want to give a little bit of a background, but trigger warning, it is a bit of a heavy subject. As some of you may know, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease at 13, a chronic illness which has had a large impact on my life, and I am transgender. These 2 things have contributed to mental health issues which I've been lucky to have a lot of support in dealing with. These experiences really opened my eyes to just how many people out there are struggling with a variety of different things. Minecraft content was something that brought me so much joy when I was struggling, and creating content is something I've been passionate about for a long time. So in creating MC, I have 2 main goals. Firstly, to raise money for charity and awareness for a number of different causes to hopefully create a positive impact in the world that is currently filled with so much suffering. And secondly, to bring joy to people who need it, in the same way that Minecraft content brought it to me when I needed it. This being to the creators playing the event, the people who helped make them, and anyone watching. MCE co-owner Frogioin and our volunteer staff also share in these goals, however their individual stories are theirs to share if they want to. So, although we may be stuck currently, what we've achieved so far with previous events has been more than I could have ever hoped for, especially when going into this completely clueless as to how to do any of it and starting MCE just for fun. We have raised over £2,500 for charity so far, and the genuine love and feedback from the community has been overwhelming. There's no way we are quitting when we have already proved that we can achieve both goals I initially set out with. Our plan is to rebuild the studio, with the main goal being to make MC a studio that runs consistent charity events all made by a dedicated in-house team. However, that's a big goal and quite far out of reach, so we've broken it down to steps. Step 1, the learning phase. We're going to take the community along with us on our journey of building the studio from scratch. This is the phase we are currently in now and probably will be in for the next year or 2. Step 2 is events, getting back to making our usual larger events. And step 3 is consistency, making our events regular but still high quality. To achieve this, the core changes we are making to the studio are focusing on building up a dedicated team that covers all areas of events design by building a co-learning environment for our staff. Returning to the core principles of what makes MCE what it is and making sure our team runs off mutual passion and enjoyment, then building up consistency and stability, as well as bringing the community along on our journey to keep our processes as transparent as possible. For the next year or 2, we'll be focusing on learning the core elements of event design. This studio is a space for the next generation of Minecraft event makers to learn and grow together, make the best things we are capable of, and gain connections and experience in the space. Our main focus currently is development, as this is a lacking area, but we will try our best to help and/or set up connections for any area of event design our staff are wanting to learn. Our development team currently have weekly sessions using tutorials, target goals, independent learning, and shared notes and resources. Our previous developers, Jake and Pandir, are also helping out when we're unsure. I talked about getting back to our core principles earlier and have outlined these to staff, so I wanted to share them with you guys so you can understand our aim. Number 1, charity. Everything we do is with the goal of raising money for charity. Number 2 is community. We aim to bring different areas of the community together and build a welcoming, inclusive space for our event staff, creators, and community members. Number 3 is passion, doing what we want to do for the impact we want to create and ensuring that our team shares these goals and are enjoying the process. Number 4 is consistency, figuring out the schedule and what works best for the team and community, both in events overall and smaller aspects of the process. Finally, number 5, transparency, keeping both our staff and community fully informed and involved in the community. We hope to have events out to you soon, with our plan being that once the dev team has learned a little bit, we will make simple events that are common in the community. For example, hide and seek, void rising, spleef, and survival games. These will run as mini events to keep the community involved and to raise money for charity. These will not be the same level of polish as our usual events, and you can probably expect them to be a little bit rough around the edges whilst we find our feet. Transparency has also become an important thing for us. We want to share with the community what we are doing and get your feedback and help, as your voices are incredibly important to us in making the best events we can and raising as much as possible for charities. This includes behind the scenes videos like this one, consistent progress updates, and Q&A and feedback posts. If any of you listening to this feel like your passions align with ours and you want to give us a helping hand, feel free to reach out to us and let us know via Twitter, email, or filling in the application form that can be found in our link tree or the description of this video, even if you are just wanting to learn something new. We always appreciate more helping hands. If you want to follow our journey, the best places for it are following us on Twitter, joining our Discord, and subscribing to this channel, as these are our main update platforms. Thank you for listening and for all your support on previous events, and we cannot wait for what the future may hold.